We're just gonna quickly go over the Firestorm build. It's less used because Firestorm doesn't do that much damage. As you can see, it does 7%, but there are some times where, because it's beta, you're using Firestorm, it gets moved out, you get a proc, you've used Firestorm, and moves out. So potentially it could be better in higher dungeons, maybe. We'd have to or wait and see. I'm just going to assume everyone knows Evoker and what they do. If not, make a video about it. We have the Firestorm Mythic Plus build, and we have an M Plus Cleave build, like more 2 targets and whatnot. But there's more going around, playing around Firestorm. So the first is we go Pyre. Pyre is your 2. Use 2 essence. You lob a fire, hits people. These 2 are just when you use your Living Flame, which is your normal cast, or you use your Azure Strike, which is like your Icelands kind of cleave. These just proc your Essence Burst, like gives a percentage chance to proc Essence Burst. This just reduces Pyre, cost by 1, and then you get a maximum of Essence by 6. As you can see here, 6 here. You just go down the middle, you take your Dragon's Rage, you take your Empower. So what I also learned is, before I used to Empower Fire Breath and Eternity Surge and then Dragon Rage, and I wasn't using Animosity at all, so I wasn't getting an extra 12%. I was wasting like a full charge of Dragon Rage, where you can Dragon Rage into Fire Breath, Dragon Rage into 1 charge of Fire Breath into a Tip of the Scales, Eternity Surge, and get another 12 seconds, and you can go into a spam of Azure Strike into Pyre, Azure Strike, Pyre. So the one underneath it, Essence Burst, to damage the spells that use Essence Burst, your Disintegrate and your Pyre. Essence Burst just makes those free. So while you're in Dragon Rage, you go, you pop your cooldown, or you pop your this cooldown into Fire Breath, into Tip of the Scales, Eternity Surge, and then you go into like Azure Strike, Pyre, Azure Strike, Pyre, Azure Strike, Pyre, Azure Strike, Pyre for that 24 seconds if you're in AoE, and you just keep going off that, and you just do a whole bunch of damage. And to work with Eternity Surge just does spell cross damage. It actually looks insanely cool. And then when you run Eternity Span, you hit twice as many targets. So if they're pulling 8 targets, when you max it at 3, it does 6 enemies, you'll hit 12 enemies. You can max it at 2, less charge, it's going to hit 8. So pretty much you just double the amount, which is really good. And the more you hit, the more chance you get a crit. And then with Eye of Infinity, when Eternity Surge crits, you get an Essence Burst, which you get to use on Pyre, or you get to use on Disintegrate, depends on how many mobs you have left. You have 4 or under, you use Disintegrate. You have 4 or, well, if you have 4 or under, Disintegrate. 4 or more, well, 5 or more, use Pyre. And then pretty much the Deep Breath and Dragon Rage, you take full care of your mastery. That means they're at full high health, you're just doing full damage at the complete time. And then here, Firestorm. Firestorm is like a fire build. It's such a cool animation. Like a little fire circle, and just does high damage to everybody inside it. And then here you have Living Flame, has a 12% chance to reset Firestorm and make it instant, and 40% increase extra damage. So it's just like an empowered blizzard that does more damage, pretty much. And the usual Hoarded Power, Essence Burst has 20% not to be consumed. And here you run Feed the Flames. The more Essence Burst you use, the more Fire Breath you get to use, pretty much. So in a Dragon Rage kind of combo, you use like Dragon Rage, Fire Breath, Tip of the Scales, Empowered, Eternity Surge. Use a couple of Essence Burst on, like, you could Azure Strike into Pyre, Azure Strike Pyre, and by the time hopefully Fire Breath will come up while you still have Dragon Rage running, meaning with the next Fire Breath that you hit, you're going to get the full amount of mastery on there. Pretty fun. I generally quite like it. There's always that other build that we'll talk about, but that's the Firestorm build that I like personally running. It's doing very good for me personally, and that's all. And before I was doing like 23k DPS overall, because I didn't read and learn the spec correctly. But thank you to Dr. J on Twitch. He explained a lot of these things, and it just helped me improve. First Evoker video. Hope you enjoy it. I'll catch you next time. Peace. That feral damage? Okay. I also think a lot of people are not playing the dot build. A lot of people are not playing the dot build. Well, the dot living flame and more the damage living flame.
Marked by lightning.
Where are we going? We're going third boss.
Wait, what are these birds doing here?
What's that error that's coming up? What's that error coming up? I'm playing 1 minute. I'm not playing 1 minute deep breath. I'm playing like
I need to target something first.
XML class. We do here. Two, three challenges finished. And we'll go for 2 books.
Marked by lightning.
3, 2, 1, down. That was greedy of me. That was greedy of me there. Sorry about the fucking pop-up. That was insane. I think it's every time I charge.
Alright, now we need to clear out the big one.
Every time I do a
I will
charge,
activate the
I'm
goals
getting
for Lishrath. That is talent toss for you soft
that
skins.
message.
Use them to get her attention.
I'll say it. I'm on. Alright. Second attempt here, boys and girls. No energy.
The elements answer to me! Look at this Lishrath arena. Wait, what are these birds doing here?
No, don't do the blue one first, you... I hate blue.
Look at this Lishrath arena. Wait, what are these birds doing here?
getting some lag. What? Don't face it to me, please. Don't face it to me, please. There we go, more fucking damage.
I am out of way. I do not have a target.
Damn, maybe I shouldn't.
Too far away.
There's one thing about Firestorm. Like, he moves it out, and it goes like all the damage from it. Like, that's my fault. Like, once you get into more of a, I guess, a group.
Marked by lightning.
So it did just a complete max
We're
charge
just about.
of.
Wait, Ichistras.
Firestorm's
There's
not
too
really
much
doing that
life
much.
magic.
Maybe
What are you
Firestorm's not
doing?
even the play.
Me?
But
What is that
There's
thing?
too much nature.
This is
What
your
are you
fault.
doing? Absolutely not.
Please, help us, new students.
I don't know if it's my house.
The elements answer to me.
Why, I am sure you will bounce right back.
What? So he bursted and then I got meleeed. Oh my god. And he bursted twice? 3 times? Bursted 3 times. Splinter bug. Splinters erupt from the ancient as branching north away, causing all players. So that's first stack, I'm assuming. Like per stack. Or something like that. Maybe that's where like you have to use the cooldowns. I'm not running. Where's my? I'm not talented correctly. I'll fix that. No. Pretty nice with the all in the corner. Then use my trinket. Maybe I need to.
I must get closer.
Dude, that's
Too
the
far
problem
away.
here. I have no. I can't deep breath. Like I can't deep breath. Like what do you do in those cases when you need to deep breath? I could have just like kept rocking like your mastery. I mean your dragon rage. Like in that corner pool. Instead of
I require a target. I do not have a target.
trying to use my deep breath. Could have just kept rocking dragon rage. Like dragon rage combo.
The elements answer to me!
I need to target something first. I require a target.
I know you can you should like minimize that a little bit more. Right.
I am out of range. Still recharging.
Ow. Oh, I just fucking, I actually just get stuck. Oh, I have a cover. Oh, I used to run. So, a lot of improvements I can definitely do